Okra in Nigeria, from humble pods to global promise. If you've ever savored a bowl of draw soup, stewed okra, or just enjoyed tender green pods with spices, you know the magic of okra. But beyond the kitchen, okra in Nigeria holds tremendous economic and agricultural promise, especially for small and medium-scale farmers willing to lean into better methods, better seed, and better markets. Let's walk through how Nigeria got here, what works now, and where okra can soar next. Series Introduction. It's Wednesday, the 24th of September, 2025. Welcome to the 134th edition of the Aria series. In this video, we do a deep dive into okra cultivation in Nigeria, antecedents, value chain, and export potential. Before we get started, we would like to take a moment to welcome you to this channel. If you are visiting us for the first time, please subscribe, smash the like button, share this video, and help us grow our family. If you have already subscribed, then show your support by liking the video and making a comment. Now let's jump right back in. A bit of backstory: okra's roots in Nigeria. Okra isn't new to Nigerian soil. Native to West and Central Africa, it has grown alongside our ancestors. Local farmers have long intercropped it with staples, saved seeds, grown landraces adapted to our climates, and used okra both for daily meals and local trade. In recent decades, research institutes like NIHORT and universities have added to that heritage by breeding improved varieties, shorter pods, earlier maturity, better yields, more uniform quality. These newer kinds are bridging tradition and modern demand. How things are done now: modern cultivation and harvesting. Okra farming in Nigeria has been shifting. Some farmers still use rain-fed systems, which works well where the rains are reliable. But more are embracing dry season cycles, irrigated plots, or season extension where possible, to get extra harvests when markets hunger for fresh produce. Here are some of the practices bringing better results. Improved seed and varieties. Varieties like NH/OK/47-4, LD88, Clemson Spineless, and others have been trialed and shown stronger yields, earlier flowering, or better fruit set. In Makurdi, for instance, NH47-4 out-yielded both Clemson Spineless and local varieties by substantial margins. Fertilization: organic and inorganic green manure, compost, organic fertilizer, foliar sprays plus occasional NPK or balanced nutrients are being used to boost soil fertility. Some research shows that applying organic and fertilizer, or increasing organic fertilizer rates, significantly raises both yield and quality of the pods. For example, in Ogbomoso, varieties grown with organic N had better growth and nutritional values.
Tillage/land prep. Conventional tillage or conservative tillage, i.e., less intense but still thorough, tend to outperform zero tillage in about all respects: weed control, soil aeration, root establishment, according to studies in Obubra, Cross River State. Harvesting practices: okra pods must be picked regularly, every 2 to 3 days, to stay tender and market acceptable. If you leave them too long, they become fibrous, tough, and less saleable. What makes the best okra grow beautifully? Seedlings, climate and soil. To produce okra that earns, not just grows, some conditions must align. Seeds/seedlings, using certified or improved varieties pays off. Landraces have value, taste, adaptability, availability, but improved seed brings uniformity, size, better disease resistance, and earlier maturity. Seed sources include NIHORT, university seed programs, some private seed companies. Climate and temperature: warmth is okra's best friend. Germination needs soil temperatures around 20 to 29 degrees Celsius, vegetative growth and flowering thrive in 24 to 30 degrees Celsius, high heat can stress the plants, but low temperatures, below 12 to 16 degrees Celsius, slow or stop growth. Rainfall/water management: regular rainfall during the growing season is essential, but not too much standing water. In dry seasons or where rain is unreliable, having access to irrigation or water storage is a strong advantage. Soil quality: loamy soils with good drainage, good organic matter content, neutral to slightly acidic pH, about 5.8 to 6.5, are ideal. Heavy clay, poorly drained soils or very sandy soils without organic inputs often underperform unless well managed. Where in Nigeria okra loves to grow? There are zones where everything seems to line up well: heat, soil, water, markets. South and southwest, rainforest/derived savanna zones, states like Ogun, Oyo, Osun, Ondo, Delta, Edo. Here, rainfall is often well distributed, soils fertile, markets nearby. Middle Belt and Northern Guinea savanna, regions with a distinct wet season followed by dry season, places where dry season irrigation makes double cropping or season extension viable. Researchers in places like Zuru have shown good yield under these conditions. Southeast states, and places with strong proximity to urban demand, areas where transport and market access reduce losses and improve returns. What size farm and feasibility looks like for an SME? If you're an SME farmer thinking, is okra for me? Yes, it can be very much so, if you plan well. Some thoughts. Scale, farms of 1 to 5 hectares are often ideal. Small enough to manage closely, large enough to benefit from some economies, bulk buying of inputs, investing in decent packaging, negotiating better prices.
Costs versus returns. Costs include seed, fertilizer, labor, especially harvesting and sorting, irrigation, if used, transport, post-harvest losses. In good cases, yields of 4 to 6 tons per hectare under moderate input systems are feasible. Higher under good seed, optimal nutrition, and good management. Break-even and risk. Key risks include erratic weather, pest/disease outbreaks, price fluctuations, post-harvest losses, especially if produce is damaged or delayed in transport, and failure to meet market quality, size, shape, damage. Value addition. Boosted incomes can come from not just selling fresh pods, but adding value, drying/powdering okra for soups or throat/stomach health, freezing for off-season markets, pickling, and packaging that reduces damage. The domestic and export value chain, from pod to profit. Here's how okra moves from farms to plates or export crates, and where value accumulates. Production and harvesting, good farm practices, plus regular picking to maintain quality. Sorting and post-harvest handling, cleaning, sorting by size/appearance, removing damaged pods. Cooling or shading immediately after harvest to preserve freshness. Aggregation/traders. Local traders or aggregators collect from many farms, often in rural markets. Their ability to deliver quality, freshness, undamaged pods, proper packaging, can make or break value, especially when dealing with urban or export markets. Retail/domestic market, supermarkets, retail chains, wet markets. Urban consumers tend to pay premiums for clean, uniform pods, good packaging. Demand for processed okra, powders, frozen, pickled, is growing. Export market, to serve Europe, the Middle East, Asia, or other high-standard markets, extra care is needed. Sanitary and phytosanitary, SPS, compliance. The Nigerian Quarantine Authority, NAQS, has guidelines. Products must be free from pests, disease, harmful residues. Certificates required. Quality and uniformity, size, color, shape, absence of blemish. Packaging that protects transport. Cold chain or fast transit where possible. Value addition/processing, opportunities are huge. Dried or powdered okra, frozen pods, specialty imports, organic, non-GMO, added in products. Export potential, why Nigeria can become a leading okra exporter. Let me paint a future. Ripe pods leaving farms regularly, packed in accordance with global standards, shipped fresh or semi-processed to consumers in Europe, the Middle East, maybe even Asia, who pay premium for quality, consistency, and traceability. Some of the enablers already in place. Research institutions developing improved varieties with higher yields and disease tolerance. For instance, in Agbor, Delta State, multiple improved NH/OK varieties significantly outperformed locals in trials. Export regulations sharpening up. The NAQS has revised guidelines for agro-exports to reduce rejections, including stricter inspection, certification, sanitary/phytosanitary adherence.
Growing global demand for fresh tropical vegetables and exotic/traditional foods. Consumers abroad want fresh okra, but also processed forms, clean packaging, traceability. Challenges remain: logistics, cold chain, consistency, cost, but the potential is real. What Nigeria must do, and what you, the farmer, can do to capture the opportunity. Use improved seed, when possible, get certified or improved varieties. They tend to give better returns per hectare. Invest in soil health and balanced nutrition, organic fertilizer, timely supplementation, manage fertility well. Ensure reliable water/irrigation. This is a game changer, especially for dry season or for consistent production. Master post-harvest handling. Keep pods fresh by shading, sorting immediately, packaging well, reducing transit time. Meet export/SPS requirements. Get phytosanitary certificates, meet buyer standards, comply with inspections. Organize cooperatives or aggregation. Working together helps reduce per unit costs, transport, packaging, inputs, meet volume requirements, and negotiate better market access. Explore value addition, not just fresh pods. Dried okra, frozen, powders, packaged products can open new markets and reduce wastage. What the future holds: vision for okra in Nigeria. Picture this: okra not just a staple vegetable, but a pillar of commercial farming, a crop that supports food security, rural incomes, export revenue, and healthier diets. More seasons per year thanks to irrigation and season extension, equals greater total yield. Climate-tolerant, disease-resistant varieties will buffer farmers against unpredictable rainfall and pest pressures. Consumers demanding higher quality means packaging, uniformity, cleanliness become differentiators. Value addition will grow. Processed and semi-processed okra products will proliferate in domestic and export markets. Export earnings. By scaling up production and improving quality, Nigeria can win larger shares in global markets for okra. If the right policies, infrastructure, seed certification, trade facilitation, align with farmer investments, good seed, good practices, post-harvest care, okra could rapidly move from local favorite to export star.
Final thoughts. Okra is more than just a vegetable. For Nigerian agriculture, it's a canvas of opportunity, nourishing diets, empowering SMEs, generating income, and creating export earnings. For farmers ready to invest attention, quality, and discipline, the rewards are real. If you're a farmer, agripreneur, or investor reading this, okra isn't just in the soil, it's in your hands. The seed you plant, the variety you pick, the care you give in post-harvest, the markets you target, all of these are levers. Pull them well, and Nigeria's okra story can blossom far beyond what we've already achieved. If you would like to learn more or wish to discuss paid brand sponsorship of any of our agribusiness videos, please contact us on any of the social media handles below. Quote of the week: don't settle for being mediocre. Tammy Boyce.